Welcome to Featuring Ventura County. We're at the fire department's regional training facility. This is where the firefighters come to learn and practice the skills they need to protect our communities. This facility is used to train for everything from structure fires to train wrecks. But today the firefighters will be working with personnel from other county agencies to practice a very special rescue, large animal rescue, large animals like horses. The first responders will be using special equipment designed for urban search and rescue, and training equipment that includes a life-sized horse mannequin. Agriculture is a vital element of Ventura County's economy, and livestock is a significant portion of the county's agricultural makeup. So firefighters and the other agencies they work with must know how to rescue these valuable assets. Captain Bob Schuett is a fire captain with Ventura County. He is also a specialist in urban search and rescue. Captain Schuett, when did the large animal rescue program start?
We started our formal training in 2008. We started to see an increase in calls for service involving large animals, and being the use of our teams, we would be the ones that are responded. We would have the technical rescue skills as far as the equipment, but then we had to learn about horse behavior and anatomy and kind of train our guys as well about the patient that we would be potentially rescuing.
Captain Schuett, can you describe to us some typical large animal rescue calls?
Usually when we get called for a large animal rescue, it involves a horse. Sometimes a horse that's gotten itself into some situation that it needs to be rescued. Sometimes also it involves a rider. So obviously when we get on scene, our first concern is the human patient. Then we also render care to and rescue the horse as well.
Are there specific skills the first responders need to know that will help them to handle the horse?
Yeah, anytime that we are on a horse rescue, we want to control the animal from point A to point B. So we tell our guys, make sure you know what the horse's options are. If it's going to get up on its own, where's it going to go? We want to control that. If the horse is down, we have different techniques like a tail tie. Every horse that we're going to either roll or somehow move, if it can't get up on its own, we have a special tail tie that we use to secure the tail. We also have on the front end, on the head, we have an emergency halter that we'll put on. So no matter what we're doing, we want to be able to control that animal wherever we're moving it, whether it stays down or whether it has a chance of getting up. We want to be in control of it so it can't further injure itself or our people.
A large animal rescue is always a multi-agency response. Because the animal's well-being is the primary concern, Animal Services is the lead agency on the rescue. The fire department, law enforcement, and local veterinarians round out the team. As someone who has owned horses in the past, Captain Mel Lovo has a special interest in making sure firefighters and other first responders know how to work around horses and other large animals. In a large animal rescue, it's got to take more than just firefighters. Are other agencies involved?
Yes, it's a lot of different agencies within the county that are involved with large animal rescue. Animal Services being the primary responders. Us as the fire department come in with our heavy rescue capability and the larger tool capability in folks. We have involvement from the Ventura County Sheriff's Department with the use of the helicopter for lifting in difficult remote areas. Our veterinarians have been very important in this role in the ability to sedate or to anesthetize an animal for those particular times when they're being picked up by a helicopter or being moved by a tractor or other type of rescue device.
What kind of specialized equipment does the fire department have for large animal rescue?
As a technical rescue team, we've got all the normal tools that a urban search and rescue company would carry, with rigging tools and ropes and pulleys and heavy chains and hoists and devices like that. When we get into the specialized area of large animal rescue, we deal with Rescue Glide, which is a plastic stretcher type device that we can put a large animal into and strap him or her into and be able to drag across a rocky, dirt, grassy area or up a hill. We have an Anderson rescue sling, which is a device that a horse can be placed into that allows us to lift an animal with a crane, a helicopter, the back end of a backhoe, things like that, to vertically lift an animal without injuring them.
You mentioned using the glide for rescuing horses on a slope. Could it also be used in a situation where maybe a horse has fallen inside a stall?
Absolutely. We have used that several times in areas where horses are bound up in a trailer or a stall, and we need to be able to help an animal that's down, drag them through a doorway, things like that, to get them into an open area to allow the veterinarians and their owners to help the horse back up onto his feet.
Animal Services is on scene to protect the welfare of the animal being rescued, but the care of that animal falls to a local veterinarian. Dr. Will Jolly is a local veterinarian here in Ventura County. Dr. Jolly, what are your responsibilities on a horse rescue scene?
It's a complicated scene, for certain. There are a lot of factors involved here. First and foremost, it's human safety. We have to watch out for the first responders, and we have to watch out for the animal and the human owners of that animal. But we also have to be very aware of what's happening to the animal itself. Animal welfare is of primary concern at a scene like this.
Now, at an animal rescue, would you perform any medical services on the animal itself?
Certainly, and every scene is different, but a lot of the times it becomes a triage situation. Is there anything immediately that we can provide to make the animal more comfortable or more stable for transport? In other situations, it involves preparing the animal for transport, whether that's an anesthesia or whether it's just a basic sedation.
The day-long training ends with the first responders simulating a rescue, applying the skills they learned during the day. The horse mannequin is used for the actual lift to avoid the possibility of inadvertently harming a real horse. Large animal rescues are a perfect example of how county agencies, along with their city and private sector partners, work together to come to the aid of Ventura County's livestock. Special thanks today to Captain Bob Schuett, Captain Mel Lovo, Dr. Will Jolly, and all the first responders for taking us through this important training. See you next time on Featuring Ventura County.